What's up, y'all? Let's check out a couple of fight nights over the weekend. We'll start with UFC Fight Night Almeida versus Lewis, and we'll see if we can find anything of one championship fight night with Haggerty. Then we'll check out some memes and talk about some other stuff. So let's go ahead and get to Twitter. Wait, what the hell is this? Women can vote but can't be drafted. That's one disproportionality of gender rights. Women can make decisions that will drag men into war while having zero responsibility for their decisions. I mean, all that's true, but I don't know why he had to use a picture of these big knockers over here. Like, you open up Twitter and then this is on the For You section. Anyways. Okay, let's continue. Twitter user Sicky does MMA. So guys, I was trying to figure out why Derrick Lewis lost to Almeida last night, and I'm putting it down to there being no Popeye's fried chicken for Derrick Lewis as a pre-fight snack. Oh god.
This is the Black Beast, Derrick Lewis. I'm just here to apologize to all my fans. I came out to fight last night. Almeida just wanted to hug me. I think he's lonely. He was whispering some weird stuff in my ear all night. I didn't know what he wanted to do. I wanted to stand up, but you know how these wrestlers are. And Dana White, got something for you, Dana. In the dressing rooms, I couldn't sit down because we had these rickety plastic white chairs. Those garden chairs, you know, if I sit on that, I'm a big boy. If I sit on that, I'm going to break it. I had to stand for my whole warm-up session backstage. And how was I supposed to have energy to come out and fight, you know? But to all my fans, again, I'm apologizing because I came out to fight, and Almeida just wanted to be on top of me, man. He was just whispering some weird stuff in my ear, man. We got to go check up on Almeida. But yeah, that's just with me. It's a Black Beast.
That was good. That was from @StephenLion13 on Twitter. Very solid impersonation. I think we all can conclude that that is in fact why Derrick Lewis lost. No plastic chairs. This one from @Rick_Dubes. Derrick Lewis compared his fight with Almeida to what? And it said, he, Almeida, didn't want to fight. The man wouldn't let go. I started having flashbacks of when I was in prison. I mean, okay, here's one thing for sure that I'll say about the fight. If you're an average sports watcher, you don't know much about the martial arts in general, the whole technical aspect of each martial art. So if you don't know anything about grappling, watching that Lewis versus Almeida fight was probably very boring. Even for me, who is a mediocre grappler, I could appreciate the technique that was being used on both ends of Lewis and Almeida. Almeida obviously was a much more skilled grappler. Lewis, though, I think it's just because he's such a big guy, he's not ever really in danger. There was so many times where I was like, oh, he's going to get arm triangled, or oh, he's got his back taken, he could get choked out. So there's a lot of situations where Derrick could have just lost, but he stayed calm and collected and didn't let that really bother him. So yeah, it was a pretty boring fight, except for the times where Lewis he would just get up and then start, throwing strikes at him. Those were like the few moments of entertainment that we kind of got out of that fight. But other than that, watching the fight, if you have no grappling experience, it was pretty boring. But this is also too, if you're a striker and you're thinking about doing MMA, like you want to join an MMA league, you need to learn grappling, because grapplers who cannot strike are going to just take you down, hold you on the ground, try to submit you, or try to win by gaining control time points on the card. So if you are a exceptional striker, you need to become an exceptional grappler, because if someone takes you down, if you can learn how to technically get your knees to your chest, get past their legs when they've gotten past your legs, and then get yourself back to the ground and then start striking again, it's going to kill confidence of the grappler you're fighting with, and you can get out of it and then start striking, get the knockout, and people will respect you even more for being able to get out of a situation and then win the game on your terms. So that's my advice to anyone trying to get into MMA and you're strictly striking, as most of your background. Just get good at grappling so you can get out of those grappling situations and knock out your opponent. What's next? This guy @Gary Moose 215. Sorry, Gary Muse, whatever, I don't know. Derrick Lewis deserved a better main event, making money off of his name and trying to help a young dude make his name off of Lewis's. I get it, it's MMA. We all knew this is what the main event would look like. Why not let up-and-coming stand and bang types fight Lewis? See, even the fans are kind of disappointed with the fight because they know Derrick Lewis is a striker. You put him up against a grappler. Even though Derrick Lewis did do a lot to defend himself for getting grappled to a loss, people do want to watch a entertaining fight. Anyways, damn, Twitter is not lit with these memes. Let's see if anyone's using Fight Night memes yet. It's just my video or my tweet from last week. Okay, hold on. Let's go to Instagram. This is from MMA-based Chad on Instagram. When your big brother lets you play with him, but you can't go full 100% because you know he would kill you. That's a good one. Derrick Lewis standing up from full mount like nothing happened. You see what I'm saying? He just gets up. He's such a big guy. It's Gilbert Burns and they made him look like Queen Latifah. They're comparing him to Queen Latifah. Why? So this is posted by Cosmic MMA. This user right here, Jace Trucker, wrote, won by 25 minutes of awkward male interaction. It's the only thing that's kind of whack about jiu-jitsu. It just looks so gay sometimes.
Guess what I'm shooting with today?
Adam 22's wife.
It's finally happening. Wow, I did not know you were going to do that.
Cosmic MMA's got some good memes. From Homa Fight, 1 week before this legendary matchup. I could hear the song right now. I could just hear the song. Honestly, though, this is going to be... Oh, I'm not even ready for this fight. This is hard. Very difficult fight for me to pick because Alex Pereira, he's just such a stone cold killer. And then Yuri Prochazka is just so intense. These are just two very strong personalities that when they do fight, I think we're all expecting just a battle of strikers. Alex Pereira wanting to take home the UFC gold strap at heavyweight. And then we got Yuri Prochazka, who was a former champion, lost the belt due to an injury, didn't even lose it from a fight, he just vacated the belt, which was then captured by Jamal Hill, who defeated Alex Pereira's coach, Glover Teixeira, defeats him, gets the belt, then he gets injured and has to vacate the belt. And now basically Yuri Prochazka is coming back almost like he's defending the belt. It's almost like a title defense because he never lost it. And the guy who did win it also had to vacate it. So I kind of look at this fight almost as like a Yuri Prochazka title defense. Anyways, this is a good meme though. All right, back to Twigger. Let's look at Haggerty from One Fight Night right here. Let's watch this in slow motion. Shotri, I don't know how to say his name, the guy from the Dana White of One Championship, had said in an interview recently that One Championship has what the UFC doesn't have, which is elite martial artists. A lot of people probably took that as very offensive or people probably took offense to that, but in a particular sense, he's not wrong. Because the UFC, while I love the UFC, I cannot lie that they're really missing out on this Muay Thai and kickboxing audience. One Championship has these Muay Thai and kickboxing bouts that are just so good. They're so entertaining to watch. And Dana White choosing power slap over... It's not even that he chose power slap over kickboxing. He's trying so hard to make this a big thing. It's like you can still have your power slap, but you should throw some money behind the Muay Thai or at least the kickboxing crowd. There's a big audience for that. People love seeing a good striking match. When it comes to jiu-jitsu, I'm glad they have the UFC invitationals with the jiu-jitsu matches. Obviously, the Craig Jones match was pretty incredible. Gordon Ryan coming up in December. So the jiu-jitsu, the grapplers have something to watch on UFC, which is the invitational, some of the best grapplers in the world. What they don't have is an area for the best strikers in the world to showcase their striking. So One Championship definitely does have a level up on the striking game when it comes to martial arts in sports. So let's take a look here at Haggerty versus Andrade. Okay, so Haggerty engages the fight with a jab, makes contact, undoubtable contact right there. Look at that. Bang, straight through the face. Andrade's guard was nowhere near his face. So Haggerty just gets right through the guard. Then he follows it up, faking a teep or a knee. He lets that fall. He backs up. His hand kind of comes back up to his guard. He looks like he's ready to block the roundhouse. But Haggerty comes right over the top. Bing! Hits him. That wobbles him a little bit. Haggerty sees him getting rocked. And then already he's leaping off of this back leg, ready to engage some more. So he leaps off the back leg. And then he swings. Luckily, Andrade here had enough consciousness to slip the cross. So he comes in, slips the cross. Woo! That was a nice slip. As you see, Haggerty here hits nothing but air. But that's just one punch. So then he re-engages, and then Haggerty hits him right here on the side of the ear, and then follows it up. So he follows it up, bing, with the cross. So you see, slips, gets caught with the right, and then followed up with the cross. Bang. Haggerty's marching forward. Slips again, and then Haggerty gets caught with that front cross. Haggerty's just a striking machine, though, right there. As you see, Andrade is trying to keep the guard up, but Haggerty's still just getting right through that guard. Bam! Now the cameraman gets hit from Andrade getting hit. And then here we can see they're starting to almost get into a little bit of a clinch. Haggerty catches him with that cross right at the guard again. Both times, jab and cross through the guard. Again, jab, cross. Now that front hook, he's coming in with hooks basically. Front hooks and rear hooks. With that close range right there, you're just hooking his shots. And you can see Andrade just does not have an answer for it. An elbow comes in, and Haggerty's on the hunt. He's not letting him get away. You see Andrade here is just trying everything he can to try to not get hit. He's basically dancing around the ring. But Haggerty, he's just basically, he knows he has him. He knows that Andrade cannot match the striking game. Again, he's just getting straight through the guard. As you can see, he's almost lost his balance right there. But as you can see right here, Haggerty's just getting through with everything. So if your opponent is just getting through your guard, or not even getting through your guard, because he doesn't even have his guard up, you can't get... Anyways, yeah, so if your guard, if you don't even have a guard to get through, right here, look, he's just getting straight through this pocket right here. You need to be able to like parry some punches or something. You need to learn how to parry, because if you're just right here, obviously with the smaller gloves, you're going to get straight through that guard. It's going to go straight through, bing. This is not a lot of space. You'd have to close this up. But even if you close this up, now this is exposed. So you need to learn how to parry. Parry the punches and exchange. Anyways. All right, guys. Looks like this is going to be a short one. I just wanted to highlight both fight nights, one championship and UFC. Unfortunately, there was no good pictures taken of the Lewis versus Almeida fight that I was able to find, and so we can make our own meme here. But I think we found a couple solid memes at least. So next week it is UFC 294, 295, 290 something. Anyways, it's Yuri Prohaska versus Alex Pereira. So definitely next week will be a little bit of a longer episode. And yeah, see you guys next time. Don't forget to use hashtag Fight Night Memes on Twitter or Instagram so I can check out your memes, share them here with the audience. And yeah, peace out.